Vito, this way. Throw me to bed. Stop! I'm gonna shoot!
See this scene? I
Shit.
knew exactly what is going to happen at the end, but every time I played the game, I was mesmerized by the details, dialogues, or characters. Developers created the whole map so beautifully, and probably on your first playthrough, you'll not even see or visit the whole map. The gameplay you're seeing is the remastered version of Mafia 2 on PS4. Mafia 2 was released on August 23rd in 2010, and the remastered was released on May 19th, 2020. Mafia 2 story is very mature and one of its kind. The story is not outlandish, but it is a roller coaster ride. One moment you're killing fascists, the next you're in snow-covered Empire Bay. You'll have no idea what will happen in next chapter. The story shows the life of Vito
My name is
Scaletta.
Vito Scaletta.
While I was playing Mafia 2, I felt like developers copied the good things from Mafia 1 and cranked it up to 11. For example, you can customize your character, or instead of driving taxi, you're stacking crates in this game to show you why honest work sucks. The one thing that stood out to me is that the characters are deeply flawed. In Mafia 1, Tommy is the good guy among his colleagues, but in Mafia 2, we see from the very beginning that Vito wants to be rich, which is completely fine. He wants to have money, expensive cars, suits, girls, and to have that he is willing to steal or murder anyone. Vito Scaletta is not a moral compass in the game. He joined the military because he had no other options. His father was an honest worker who was working in the docks, but even he was an alcoholic. Time and time again, Vito tries not to be like his deadbeat father. The world is grey, our characters are grey. The world is not black and white in Mafia 2. When Vito came home from the war, his mother was telling him to get a job at the dock, just like his father did. And Vito's face was like, it is easy to mark them as a bad guy, but Vito, Joe, or Henry, they all suffered hardship. Vito came to America when he was a child. He saw the hardship. He and Joe both grew up in the same neighborhood. They always saw the made men walking around in expensive suits. To them, these criminals were heroes. Henry escaped Sicily and left his father there. Furthermore, this is a very linear story, so you can't change their characteristics. The whole Mafia 2 is like a slap on the face. This is one of the most mature story I have played.
Trust them with my life. Okay, listen, I got a job for you.
The music in the game is still good. They used the 1940 or 50s era music. Sound is also good, but in the remastered version, for some reason the sounds are like on high volume. So if you are using headphones, please be careful when you start the game. This is a cover based shooting. Still today the shooting feels good. The voice acting is superb. I really like this scene. It shows how good the voice acting can be with adding simple details. Speaking of the details, this game is aged like a fine wine. A different chapter is set in different seasons, and you see snow, rain, sunshine, maybe alien attack also. You can turn off the lights, flush the toilets. This doesn't do anything game wise, but it creates an atmosphere of real life. You can steal any car by breaking the window or picking the lock. You can bribe the police or try to evade them. It is up to you. Also, I believe this game has the best police AI in the whole Mafia series. If you break the law, they'll come after you, but they'll not come with the wrath of Lincoln Clay. You can pay the fine or you can run away. This remastered version is a simple cash grab. Yes, they did change some of the texture, but I'll say that the original game still looks best. I didn't like the controls when I first played the game, and I still don't like them. Hangar 13 didn't even bother to change the controls. The draw distance is bad. Textures are popping in and out. When I played the game in Xbox 360, my game didn't crash, but this remastered version crashed like 3 times. The amount of bugs and glitches in the game is a lot. The most annoying part is the lag. To be honest, I am not a big fan of Mafia 2, but I appreciate the details, story, characters in the game. I saw the ending mile away, but I still somewhat like the game. It takes effort to make a mature game like this, and I appreciate the developers' hard work on this game. The more you'll play, the more you'll see or feel that developers removed some contents. Also, the game is so linear and short, like 10 or 12 hours long. It is hard to recommend anyone to play this game. 2K Check added some collectibles which increase the playtime if you look for them. Overall, it's not a bad game. Sure, the open world is empty, but if you like story driven game, this game will not disappoint you. Thanks for watching.